Here's a complicated friendship / enemy history of A$AP Rocky and Drake. Now, they may be throwing shots at each other on records and fighting over A$AP's wife right now, where Drake stands no chance in the battle. But these two actually go way back to the beginning of A$AP Rocky's career. I'm Jeremy Heck, this is Rap Relationships, let's get into it. Early on, A$AP was making waves with his mixtapes, but he didn't have very many mainstream cosigns. Listen to what he said about the only person to really take him under his wing.
I'm the only person that put on for me when I ain't have nobody was Drake. I'm talking about Drake was the first person to put on, like, before anybody. He didn't want to sign me.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, it was like, yo, that's raw talent, yo. Like, you gotta shine, yo. I'm gonna see to it. I forever owe Drake.
What was the like the first conversation? Like, you knew that he was trying to get that shit?
I swear to God, man, the first conversation, he was himself. He said, yo, first off, I'm gonna let you know I'm a real nigga, but I'm a man of my word. Basically, he was saying he's a stand-up guy. I never met him. The first conversation, he said, yo, mind you, this is a guy that everybody's well aware of. You know, I respected him. You know, I respect him. So it's just like, I was just like, you know, I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just was like, you know, when I see it, I'll believe it. Because he's like, first conversation, he's saying he's going to take me on tour. And I'm like,
wow,
man, I don't know, man, whatever.
And lo and behold, he did just that. And if you notice on this tour, it is not only A$AP Rocky, there's another guy that Drake isn't so close with anymore. He even rapped about this decision on 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
Clean millions, I got division. I've been had it since no scrubs and no pigeons. Even back when I wasn't as poppin'. When they told me take an R&B nigga on the road, and I told them no and drew for Kendrick and Rocky. I tried to make the right choices with the world watching.
And here's some classic video of the two backstage on that tour, showing love, giving each other respect. Remember, this was 2011. Drake had Take Care. He was still a massive artist. They were doing 12,000, 13,000 people. And A$AP was just starting out. Also, wait till the end of this video for an insane video that aged so crazy.
OVO so click, man. A$AP, so, I mean, you know, I'm trying to earn the right to call myself A$AP Drizzy one day. It's like it's official. And there it is. I'm trying to earn the right, man. Nah, for real, it's just it's rare that you meet people, man, like with talent and then like just a mindset and then just like an immediate loyalty to go with that talent, you know. So when I met A$AP, like I've said in the interviews, you know, to whoever asked me, you know, I'll say the same thing, man. Like, this guy right here, just right off the bat, did one of the kindest things anybody's ever done. Like, came to check me, brought me a bottle of Chris. You know what I'm saying? Got me back drinking Chris. Like, fun day. So I mean, you know, and aside from that, just the music, man. You know, from the new tape to the old stuff. It was clear cut. Like, you know, it's people I can put on here that the label wants me to put on here, but I fight for this one reason, man. Like, I fight to promote what I love. You know what I'm saying? I fight to promote the music that I truly love. So when I get in the car, the rare moments that I get in the car, drive, you know, this is what I'm listening to. You know, other than myself, other than, you know, the family, this is what I'm listening to. So it's only right, man. Like 12,000 people tonight and 13, yeah. The night after they, you know, yeah, we about to uplift some spirits tonight, let these kids have fun, but you know, good time, man. I feel like everybody on this tour just has it right now. I feel like this is a moment in time, so you know, I'm honored this man accepted. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm honored to be here, man. For real.
I don't know if you noticed, but that was a young Kendrick and A$AP side stage watching Drake on the main stage tear it down. Aged crazy. Then, of course, we had Effin' Problems, which is a classic song and probably the last time we'll ever hear Drake and Kendrick on the same song together, which is actually debated about who had the better verse. I think it was the closest Kendrick had been to being out-rapped on a song, but I do think Kendrick still edged it out. Pause. I think Kanye maybe is one of the only people to out-rap Kendrick, and maybe on One Train on that same album, he got out-rapped by Big Crit. But you let me know, did Kendrick get out-rapped, or is this not even close? You let me know in the comments. And then it seemed like it was all good between the two, but as usually happens, a woman got in between. So keep in mind, Drake had already dated Rihanna prior to. In 2009, they were seen linked together, and Drake met A$AP in 2011. And Drake dates Rihanna again in about 2015, 2016. And then years later, A$AP makes it official. The thing is though, ASAP and Riri had their, history of friendship / flirting / maybe a relationship of some sort in between that timeline. But it seemed like even up till a few years ago, these two were good. This is 2020. Drake gives ASAP Rocky and ASAP Yams pendant ahead of Yams Day in order to celebrate, and you clearly see in that old video on tour, Yams was there with them. In 2021, ASAP and Riri were linked together, but apparently Drake invited them to his birthday party. I don't want my exes at my birthday party, but who knows? I'm not Drake. And somewhere in between that, I don't know if it was jealousy, I don't know if something was said, if something happened, but shots started to be fired from Drake's side on For All the Dogs. He said, I am pretty Flacco, this get really rocky, what, damn, what? Probably didn't need to read that last part, but you get the point. And in what seems like potentially the most unnecessary shots of all time, Drake uses an entire verse to go at Rihanna and ASAP, but saying things like, yeah, the sex was average with you. Come on, Drake, come on. We know that's a lie. We know it. He keeps using the word anti, which is obviously the album. Great album, by the way. Classic. Then some person from TMZ runs around, tries to chase ASAP to give a reply. He doesn't really say much. ASAP did reply on record on Kid Cudi's song with kind of a weird diss where he said that these dudes can't stomach me, gotta go get a mandrake, which is a plant. It was a weird diss. I get what he was trying to say though. And finally on Metro Boomin and Future's new album, we had ASAP really reply where he says, swear they bitch the baddest, I just bagged the worst one. Obviously we know who he's referring to. Dudes in they feelings over women, what you heard or something, I smashed before you birthed, son. Flacco hit it first, son. Still don't trust you, it's always us, never them. Heard you dropped your latest. Funny how it just came and went. So yeah, clearly the two are not cool now. It's sad to see when you look back on their friendship and the fact that at one point they did have a clear relationship. They were cool. Drake did show love. ASAP clearly did respect him. It's hard when there's a woman in the middle that both of these dudes clearly love and one of them will never have and the other one will probably be with for life and has multiple children with. So I don't know if we'll ever see reconciliation. Do you think we will? But it's cool to see how far both of them have come in their career, how far Kendrick's come, pause, no Diddy, since that beginning tour stop. But yeah, let me know what you want me to cover next. Let me know if you think that we'll get more diss shots between these two. Let me know if they'll mend things. If nobody else has told you that today, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. And be sure to follow, subscribe. 10,500 subscribers on YouTube, 150,000 on TikTok. We're almost at 10,000 on Instagram, but we appreciate you. And see you in the next video. Peace.